It was just the courtesy of Raging Infernos captain Arun Bhai, who was also behind him all the long. So yeah, 137. So 3 wickets by Cricheroes. So Cricheroes gets his 3 wickets in 4 overs, 23 runs to 1 minute. So that's 5.75 healthy opening. So in answer to the 137 posted by Energy, Raging Infernos collapsed for 73 all out. So courtesy Rakshit, 4 overs, 15 for 5 wickets. I guess this is the second fiver is not already playing for Infernos. And the second hat-trick. And I don't know how many games he has played, at least 3 games. So you can understand that Infernos is a lucky chance for you, right? So well supported by Nelson, 2 overs, just 4 runs given with a wicket. The star of ICL 1.0 Arun Sharma, 3 overs, 8 runs, 2 wickets. And Amit and Kay taking a wicket each. So no cases for the man of the match here. So in this particular tournament, ICL 2.0, with the courtesy for sponsors, KSI, Massive and CSI Pharma, we've got a man of the match and also a game changer award, which is supposed to be 2 different awards for 2 different people, as much as possible, but one man rules the show today. So we'll start with the man of the match, what we call the star player, right? So star player award goes to the man with the fiber, Rakshit. Alright, don't go too far, you should come back and collect your second award, the Game Changer Award. So the Game Changer gets a complete set of white. Alright, this size is available. You're supposed to go to the KSI shop and collect the appropriate size. Alright. Okay, Rakshit, can you come back again? You have a yellow card also to be offered. Yeah, I think this is the first and last yellow card of ICL 2.0, guys. Okay, so he got his 5 points, going to get the match. So thanks everyone for attention. So let's start with the next game now. Does anybody know the other mic is? It's over there. That's to the field, please. And the second game is ICL Cricket League. Run the clock and electric the clock. And give it to you. The medium special with the opening back to the is on. Field and bounce tournament. First match is a really good one. Looking forward to it. And you guys are back? What's the batting for this week? What do you think? Well, the wicket. Well, if you ask me to start, I told you. So good with it. So good to listen to that and I got it. And I told them to listen to 150. I think that's a 150 to be honest, what I think the top in the now, he's really like, this is a really good one. This is a really good Australian idea. We all being, because that I'm very excited in diligent for to see them in the top. And I have a story. And please introduce the captain of the biggest how do you feel about the tournament? So besides I have to about this tournament, I said 2.0. What do you feel is a good bowling attack now? What's your strategy, Vishal? That's a very good strategy. Best luck to you, Vishal. That's it. That's it from the toss. So dashing bowlers are going to try. I don't see you. Oh. A lovely day here, Sal Jaipur. And yet another exclusive interview we have with here, Armin, the owner of Phoenix Cricket Ground, a wonderful location in Sarjapur for all your cricketing needs. And Ashwin, how do you feel about the team's chances today? For all the games, RCB is lost.
Defense. All the way there from and the openers for Dash and Infernos have taken field. Mohammad Zubair Yusuf, a team member and a founding member of the brother team 11 Tigers. And Faizan to join him on the other end. So he's very promising young batsman. I'm sure he'll be looking to set the stage ablaze here.
Vintage looking a little disorganized right now before the start of the game. Is he only some 10 players on the field? No.
Hello? Check. Check.
Oh, that might work. It was working fine on it.
And I think we're good now, ladies and gentlemen.
And the vintage. Yep. No, will I give up, ladies and gentlemen? Charges there. No. No charge. That's the only charger. Yeah. Maybe we'll keep it there only and try again. See that was working. No, this is working. It was working. You know, you were talking, then they were talking, then the end it started. Maybe there's a power problem. Saying low. Maybe that's why. It goes. You can come and sit down and talk. Maybe at least the live streaming will get the audio. Maybe let it charge for a while. That's why we let it charge. You can sit down and talk. Let it record, at least in the live stream. Which is this one, charger? This one, yeah. Can't see from here, that's the problem. The microphone on? No, no.
Yeah, it's on. It's on.
Pumping, right? Yes. Can't see the batsman. First ball there from Vishal Bhai, hit straight back to covers. Good start there. And that's a wicket in the second ball of the game. What wonderful bowling by Vishal Bhai. Some quality stuff there. Beautiful start there by Vintage Infernos. Getting the dashing batsman out on the second ball of the game. Mohammad Zubair Yusuf is the goner. You asked Matthew how to put this for charge. How do we put this for charge? Hey, fine, I'm coming there only then.
And I think we're back, ladies and gentlemen. After a beautiful ball by Vishal on the second ball of the game, Zubair Yusuf walks back. What a start for the Vintage Infernos, removing star opening batsman Zubair Yusuf off the first ball. Second ball.
Some really good bowling here from Vishal. But tight line and length.
But you cannot be going back to that full length on a turf wicket. Cardinal mistake.
Short of length ball, and Bilal cuts it back to backward point.
A little bit of yes-no there, but no harm done.
What do you think the pitch is like now, Tushar? Do you see it getting onto the bat a lot more, or do you see it stopping in the wicket?
I don't see anything happening. I see it coming onto the bat beautifully.
Okay,
Not
if
skating, not
anything
stopping.
happens,
It's going to be as if you're
it will
batting on a
become
beautiful
black.
astro wicket.
Completely
A
black.
little bit of low bounce.
It becomes black.
A little bit of low bounce that we just saw there, but I thought it would be a little difficult to cut. But otherwise, I see runs and runs galore. All I know is, Vidar, if we were batting first in this, we'd be looking for 180. That's because we're the best.
I agree with you, Tushar. You know, this wicket looks like a proper 180 wicket right now, the way the ball is coming onto the bat.
Hats off to the curator for getting us such a beautiful wicket for these 2 days of cricket. Two extremely experienced batsmen at the crease for Dashing Infernos. Young in age, but wise in experience. They both know how to score runs, have very contrasting styles, but both equally effective.
Well, that was well played out, dug out by Bilal. Vishal looks to be on a good line and length today. He seems to be on fire right now.
Watch out for that trademark Vishal by bumper. Looking for your head here.
What a quality first over from Vishal by getting a wicket and just giving away minor runs. What do you think, Tushar? This wicket looks a lot better than the first inning, the first game wicket.
Yeah, the Suns had its time on the wicket, baked it, and got a little harder. It was a tad bit softer first thing in the morning. The emerging Infernos did a good job of getting to 140 in my opinion. But now that the sun's been out, the weather's looking good. There's a slight breeze which will make it quite comfortable to bat in, but not difficult.
I find the big advantage the first innings are going to have is that the outfield is dried up right now. So the ball is going to travel actually to the boundary, unlike in the first game where it was just stucking up right outside the boundary.
Absolutely, absolutely. It was a great toss for the Raging Infernos to win. Unfortunately, they couldn't capitalize on it. I'm sure they'll come back stronger in their next game, the third versus fourth place game.
And we have a slight interruption here as the groundsmen enter the ground.
Alu lelo.
Well, that's Farooq is appealing for it.
It's a loud appeal, but turned down by the umpire. Umpire says it's going down the leg side.
Ahmed Bhai says it's going down.
Has Faizan gotten away with one?
We'll never know.
Or we'll have a look on the replay.
Can Faizan capitalize on this chance that he received this early in his innings? Beautiful shot by Faizan, straight over cover's head. As it's now going to the boundary, slowing up.
Excuse my commentator. He's not wearing his glasses. Oh, he is. He's just. And the umpire doing a good job to cover up the side wicket over there. Mohammad Farooq looking good so far. Is he going to try bouncing the batsman like he did me?
Oh, play and miss there by Faizan.
Oh, he will rue that. He loves the cut shot, does Faizan.
Well, looks like Faz getting a little bounce out of the wicket with some pace as well. Good carry to the keeper.
Using his wrist, really trying to hit that deck, which you can do now that the sun's baked it slightly harder.
Good job by Abrar Bhai for organizing this tournament such a well. Oh, and he tried banging that in. And it got stuck right in the pitch there. As I was saying, this all is possible only thanks to Dr. Abrar and Sharat Bhai for all this.
Some very good work by them to get together this wonderful tournament, a wonderful platform for all the Inferno Cricket Club players to do well. Massive shout out to them, and we're very, very grateful.
Good punch back down by Faizan. Bilal wanted the single, but Faizan was definitely not interested in that.
Two very different batsmen, would you say? Faizan, more the type to hit your boundaries in sixes, and Bilal, a man who likes to deal in singles with her.
If you ask me, Bilal is more of the batsman who likes to get set for the first 10-15 balls and then start attacking the bowlers. Faizan is the type of guy who takes on the bowler no matter who he is, when he is.
Oh, I'm jealous of those kind of batsmen. Always look like they're settled in.
The bouncer there. And that's a no ball maybe. Second bounce, second bounce. Second bounce is a no ball, umpire. Looks like there's some confusion in the wicket. And that's a no ball, I presume.
Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. It's a free hit. It's a free hit in the house.
It's a free hit and Faizan is on strike. What is Farooq going to come back with?
Could this be what lets him break the shackles and lets him get going in his innings?
And he spanked it to corner here.
Will it carry away to the
Will
boundary?
it go to the boundary? It's rolling, it's rolling. Vishal Bhai on the chase. Oh, but it goes for a boundary. Faizan Bhai spanked that ball straight over cow corner there.
And that could be what gets this dashing Infernos innings up and running. A wonderful shot by Faizan, taking on that short ball, and he's looking mighty fine now, isn't he?
Vishal Bhai back into strike here. After a glorious first over with a few runs and a wicket, let's see how he comes back to this in-form Mohammad Bilal Abbas. And that's a pull shot, but straight to the fielder. Faizan is halfway down the wicket, but that was a beautiful ball by Vishal Bhai, setting up Bilal to give a catch straight to Viren Chawla there at square leg, who I might add should be fined for being late to the ground. Ooh, Bilal's on the back foot there for a front foot ball.
And those are the kind of shots that broke on matting, but not so much on a turf wicket like this.
Vishal is playing with the batsman here.
That is the worth of experience, my friend. He knows what to do.
You can see the experience coming off Vishal by playing him on the back foot first ball. I think. Oh, that flew fast slip.
Through the slip corner and it's running away for a boundary.
If you ask me, that was a keeper's catch, but it goes begging. Bilal has gotten a chance here in the very third over of the game. Oh, well bowled there by Vishal Bhai. Getting the batsman out in front, playing him for the edge. Good shot there by Bilal. Waited on the back foot for the cut and cut it straight to the fielder. But looks like the batsmen are pushing for two. Viren Chawla on the prone. It's a very bad throw by Viren if you ask me. Not even going on the one pitch to the keeper.
Why does that matter though when you have the money, my friend? And another wonderful over by Bishal Bhai, and it's Farooq.
Another quality over there by Vishal Bhai.
Farooq to continue for his second over of the day.
Looks like the Vintage are really playing to their power play, not giving a lot of runs and bowling in really good areas.
Always good when you manage to keep the team down in the power play. And if you can pick up 2 wickets the way they have so far, an extra bonus.
Well, at this rate, chances go begging. So we shall see how Vintage pull back here.
Cannot be giving these 2 batsmen any chances. These 2 are the linchpins of the dashing batting order.
That's a huge hit from Faizan into the car park.
Fetch that, buddy. Cannot be bowling short. Cannot bowl short to Faizan.
Definitely cannot bowl short to Faizan there.
This is a man who feasts on short balls. You cannot be bowling there, buddy. Got away with the cup in the last over. This time Faizan says, no thanks, bucko. I'll take a piece of that. Thank you very much. And that is the Sri Sai Pharmacy maximum.
Lapse of judgment there from Farooq. Let's see how he comes back here to Faizan.
Knowing him, he might just try the net on the bumper.
That's a very good ball there and a good quick single by the batsman. Bilal diving there. Good backup by Veeren Chawla, but still has a very bad throw.
A nice pinch single. Always good to keep the strike rotating, especially in the power play.
If you ask me, Dashing's batting relies entirely on the way Bilal and Faizan play out this next 10 overs, if you ask me.
I'll have to disagree with you there, but I think you still have some batting to come. They have Ashwin coming off a very good innings, playing for Infernos Cricket Club in the semi-finals of a tournament recently. I definitely do think they have a bit of depth in their batting.
If you ask me right now, the way these two are batting, they have the chances to take it to 40 in the next 6 overs.
Definitely have to agree with you. Go to casual 7 and over, and then maybe push from there. Set themselves up for the big toe.
And that's chipped up in the air, but no man's land. What a ball there from Farooq. Beat everyone.
Continuing with his back of a length, but that's a much better line to bowl your back of a length. Beats Faizan on the cut shot.
And beats the keeper as well on the little rise.
Having good keeper is always very important, isn't it, brother?
Always, always. A good keeper changes the game for a team.
The keeper is the backbone of the side, and I could not agree any less with that cliche.
Well, in the first game, the emerging keeper did leave a few runs, but it's all right. He got up with his batting performance.
No comment.
What a shot there by Faizan. Straight over long off. Fielders chasing it, but ball's always going to win in that type of strike.
And that's a Mayfix boundary. Over the head of mid-off. Fantastic shot from Faizan. That's a trademark shot for him over the offside, off the front foot.
Farooq getting a little too full on that occasion and getting hit straight over mid-offside.
I think he's going to be pulling it back this ball now.
If you ask me, Farooq should just channel on the corridor right now after getting hit for a 6 and a 4 in the same over.
Have to agree with you there, brother. Have to agree with you there.
One good ball, get him to edge it into the slips quadrant, you know.
Will the slip quadrant take it? Chirag Doshi at 11, fly passes left.
Much better ball there by Farooq, much better length.
Play with soft hands to point, but cannot steal the single. And there's 1 to come this over. No, that's the end of the over.
That's the end of the
After
over.
4 overs, Dashing Infernos are something for the loss of 1 wicket. 25 for the loss of 1 wicket.
short huddle in the middle of the field by the vintage bowlers, thinking who do they want to go? Who are they going to back?
Have to be very jealous of that core group that Vintage Infernos have a lot of experience there with Abrar Bhai, Vishal Bhai, and Sharath Bhai.
Looks like they're bringing on the veteran off-spinner Chirag Doshi into the attack. What do you think, Tushar? Is this a good idea bringing an off-spinner in the power play?
Personally, not my favorite move because Faizan loves to feast on off-spinners and Bilal is the kind of guy who's going to milk them all day.
24. 24.
24 for the loss of Zubair after 4.
Let's see how this stunt is going to pull off. Can Chirag Doshi bring back vintage into this game? After a hammering.
And we have with us the opening bowler of Vintage Infernos, Mohammad Farooq. Farooq, how do you feel the wickets play?
Chirag Doshi setting up his field. What do you think, Tushar? What's his plan here? What is his aim?
I think he's going to look to bowl around the 4th stump channel.
Good ball to start up there. Pulling it down wide, but that's a really good line if you ask me for Bilal.
Not a bad option on this wicket to get the batsman to cut.
Much better ball there by Chirag Doshi.
Same length, but a better line.
On wickets like this, Bilal should be batting on the front foot, not taking it on the back foot as, it might skid across and get it plumb in front.
Stick on the back foot. Very strong batting player.
And another leave there by Bilal, asking for the wide and the umpire obliges there. Good cut shot there by Bilal, but straight to the fielder. They steal a single.
Gets good hand on it by the fielder over there. Possibly saving a couple of runs for his team. And
let's see what Chirag's approach is to Faizan. What do you think, Tushar? Would you want to flight the ball up to Faizan, getting him to step out and hit? Or would you put him on the back foot and try getting him to edge it into the keeper's hands?
Purely because the breeze is backing Faizan right now, I wouldn't.
And that was a beautiful ball by Chirag Doshi.
Played deftly down to deep, short third man.
And the run out is on, but the keeper doesn't get there. A little better throw maybe from Sheepat.
Can't blame the young lad, he's a keeper himself. Doesn't have the best throw. Like a certain commentator I know.
Not me.
It's me.
Another cut off the back foot. They're trying to steal a single. The bowlers and the call was there, but no throw by Sharath Bhai. Chirag has actually pulled back quite well in this over. He's only given away 3 runs. Five runs. Much better ball there by Chirag. Good single there by Bilal. Constantly rotating strike. And that's his entire game plan here right now. For the next 5 overs, just get a single every ball and then capitalize on any short or full toss ball that is given to him.
Tell you Faizan's eyeing the boundary right now.
Beautifully deft touch by Faizan there. Trying to guide it between the point and third man fielder.
And that is the end of the 5th over. Dashing Infernos are now 31 for 1. Well, the rain gods have stayed away, and we have the sun out in full flow now. This makes for some good batting conditions over here.
The dashing dugout looks very relaxed, knowing that their two star batsmen are at the crease and playing out the. Let's bring. Lovely, lovely shot by Faizan there. Cut and miss by Bilal there. Vishal by pulling him on the front back foot.
Mohan.
Good shot there by Bilal. Quick single taken. Bad throw by the fielder, but
What do you make of the dashing Infernos innings so far, Vidar?
must be they're going well after the loss of their first wicket. Faizan goes for it but doesn't connect it, but it's with the power of Faizan like a bullet.
And that's what you get when you swing the bat hard, boys. A nice full swing of the bat and a good piece of wood in his hands.
Viren Chawla giving chase there, but no win.
This has got to be one of the most beautiful sights to watch. A wonderful day of cricket, two very good teams, a nice off spinner, and two wonderful batsmen at the crease. These two batsmen are quite possibly one of the best batting pairs in this tournament. Bilal and Faizan, one attacking, one more moderate in his approach.
I completely agree with you, Tushar.
Just an absolute treat to watch as a cricket lover.
Score is 40 for 1 after 6 overs.
40 for 1 after 6. That's the power play done. And Chirag Doshi now has the option of putting out 5 men.
Oh, cut and miss there by Bilal. Cut and miss. I call a wicket alert here, Tushar. I call a wicket alert. Playing again off the back foot there. He wants the single, but Faizan says no.
I like the way Chirag is pushing the batsman back, not letting him get down the track.
Bilal steps out and creams it through mid-off. He's traveling and Farooq's on the chase, but the ball reaches the boundary.
And that's a Mayfix boundary. Wonderful shot by Bilal.
Another wonderful, lovely straight show off the bat.
The first time Charles given the ball a bit of air, and he is quick to get down the track and capitalize on it.
Doesn't it look lovely to shot when you see a clean, straight bat?
Oh, nothing like it, man. Nothing like it. Absolute perfection.
And again, he's giving him some air. He's trapped on the back foot. The umpire's one, and he's giving him. And he's giving him. Bilal is wondering what the hell just happened there.
That is a huge call. That is a huge call.
Got stuck on the back foot to a full-length ball by Chirag Doshi.
And Vidar, congratulations, your wicket alert has come true. You are the dugout king.
And that's a big blow to Dashing. Umpires are having discussion on the field, but umpire's decision is final here, guys. That's a big blow for Dashing Infernos here. One of the strike batsmen, Mohammad Bilal Abbas, has to depart. Mohammad Bilal departs for 13 from his 22 balls here. Tough call there by the umpires. New batsman into the crease is Harsha. Good ball there by Chirag Doshi, missing off stump by inches. Vintage are on the prowl right now. They can feel another wicket coming maybe. Giving the reins to Chirag Doshi here. Well played there by Harsha. Dugout. New bowler into the creases, Lingesh. That was some good pace on the ball there. Faizan was completely stunned.
And we got some heat into the bowling attack, ladies and gentlemen. Lingesh clocking in the high 110s. Nudging that 120 mark. A very good clip.
Good shot there by Faizan. Well past point. Batsmen are running for two. That's an easy two there. Beautiful shot there by Faizan. Waiting for the ball to come to the bat and just guiding it past the point fielder. Well bowled there. Beating Faizan there. Beautiful shot there by Faizan. Travelling past the keeper. And that's a boundary. And he's up in front. And he's a goner.
That's an unfortunate dismissal for Faizan, but a big blow to dashing Infernos.
The ball was short of length, Tushar. Do you think it was wise to go on the back foot there?
Debatable, but stayed a tad low in my opinion.
Thinking at the situation, I felt Faizan should have stayed on the front foot and just guided it down third man instead of going for the pull.
Nevertheless, wicket for Vic. Point.
Vintage have taken a grip of the game right now, getting 2 quick wickets in quick succession.
This is the time where I'd say go for the kill. Get your strike bowlers in and kill the game right now.
That was a beautiful Sai Farmer wicket if you ask me. And Vintage Inferno strike bowlers coming into the attack. We have the infamous Viren Chawla.
And the notorious Chawla. In with the ball. Known for bowling from round the wicket, sliding it across the batsman. How effective will that be today?
If you ask me, Viren's not bowled in a while, so he should actually just go back to his roots and bowl from over and then see how the day goes by.
But knowing Viren, he's going to back himself and stick to his strengths. Go around the wicket, try to slide it across.
And there it is! Oh, that just missed the off stump, I feel.
First ball itself, Viren Chawla getting something off the wicket.
And he's put it off his hips. That should be 2 runs there. Does the batsman take the risk? No, they do not.
Nicely cleaned up by the fielder. Good job there to keep it down to just the 1. That's a good throw on him.
That was a good shot, pull off the hips. He timed it a little better and it could have gone for a boundary there.
So what would you say now, brother? How do dashing Infernos go about rebuilding this innings?
Well, the only hope dashing has is to start digging out these off spinners, play in the mouth, get 6 runs in a row. 131-40 at the end of the game. And that might be a wide ball there.
So 140, 150 you say, brother?
I mean, right now, the way dashing are going, they need at least 5-6 runs and over off these off spinners, or else they're not going to get anywhere close to 120.
But the big question is, even if they do get to 140, 150, is that going to be enough?
Well, looking at the vintage batting lineup, if they can restrict them to under 40-50 in the power play, they do have a chance.
And pick up the key wickets, they're in the shot.
Dashing have a pretty good bowling attack as well with Pinto Bhai and Bilal. Viren Chawla sticking to that channel or bowling it wide outside off, making the batsman fetch for it. And the keeper missed the stumping.
He has fluffed that.
Viren Chawla, this is where what is happening. He is on a rampage. He cannot believe what he just said.
He cannot believe what he's just saying.
And the score at the end of 9th over 49-3. Vintage seems to have a grip on this game. What do you think, Tushar?
Definitely. If they can just keep the pressure going, maybe force out another couple of wickets, they could be looking to keep the guys under 100. And anything under 100, in my opinion, is an easy chase.
Well, now we have the star batsman of the dashing Inferno lineup. Faizan here. Let's have an interview, Faizan.
Unfortunately, he couldn't get a big one today, but he was looking quite good while he was there. Faizan, what do you make of the start so far?
Good start. You get to 120, 130, it's how much?
What happened, Faizan? What do you think? Well played there. They're taking the quick single. Dr. Abrar on the chase to nowhere. Inshallah on chase there. Good shot by Harsha.
Could get 2 for it, but that's a wonderful bit of fielding by Viren Chawla, who despite his poor throw, manages to keep it down to 1.
Honestly speaking, no culture there, no slide and after while chasing the ball.
Cannot believe my eyes. It's a lush green outfield. Got to use it in the worlds of Shafiq sir.
Beautiful bowling by Lingesh there. Picking in the Yorkers, making the batsman create the room himself. What a beautiful ball there by Lingesh.
Ooh, icy spicy.
Oh.
Some heat here from the bowlers. Lingesh looking real good today.
Batsmen seem to start digging in right now into the vintage Infernos bowlers, trying to get those singles of every ball.
No way to go, in my opinion.
Well, if you ask me, with the up for the dashing with Srini Bhai, they could take the risk, but you never say.
And the game changer, in my opinion, Ashwin. Give that and go.
Well, you say this, but I've seen Ashwin bat on batting, and he's a very good batsman on batting, but we will never know what happened on turf.
Always a different game.
And after 10 overs, the sides have changed, and Viren Chawla is back into the attack. The score at the end of the 10th over is 52 for 3. Vintage Infernos pulling back, put the ball on the string, and struggling the dashing Infernos for runs. Slow sleeve comes out there, goes straight to Steve Twilight. Batsman takes it. Single. Big shot there, goes the third man, and Farooq drops it. That was an easy chance, straight in the hands, but it just popped out. That's another shot, straight over third man. Well fielded there by Nuwan, but some really good fielding, some vintage Infernos, showing why they are the champions. Vintage showing why they are the reigning champions of ICL. What a beautiful shot by the batsman there, straight over covers. Not going to the boundary, but Nuwan stops the ball over there. And the batsmen are still handicapped only to 1 run. Poor running by the batsman. They should have at least got 2 runs there.
And after how many overs? After 11 overs, it's the vintage Infernos who look like they're in a much better position going forward. 56 for 3 is the score after 11 overs. Vintage Infernos very much in the ascendancy. How will they capitalize on this great start they've got for themselves? And the captain has sent a message out in a bottle. "56 for 3. 11 overs.
The captain of the Dashing Infernos under a little pressure here, thinking what can he do next?
What will Srini sir's next move be? What is going on in that head of his?
Is he going to promote himself up the order and go for it?
Might be a good idea. They could do with his big hitting right now to inject some impetus into the innings.
Right now, what do you think Dashing scores should they? What do you think they should look at right now, Tushar?
I think that they're now roughly 60 after 11 overs. I'd say they look at the next 9 overs, something around the rate of 7 and over, another 63 runs, something on the 125 mark. You don't want to be overshooting it and end up at 100 all out. 123, I think you're giving yourself a pretty decent chance with the kind of bowling lineup they have.
Well, good cut shot there. Straight to the fielder. Will they run a 2? And they have taken a 2 to Nuhan, who throws it at the bowler's end. And they take another for the silly error made by Nuhan. I wonder what the vintage fielder was thinking when he threw that ball to the bowler's end.
Got to be sharper than that in a high-profile tournament like this.
When you have such a big advantage over the batting team, you should not be giving away simple runs like that.
It's these small mistakes that let the dynamic change of the game.
Exactly. That's gone up in the air, but is it going to land in no man's land? It lands in no man's. Are the bats going to take a
Calls for 2, but
they
no,
do not.
they wisely stay away from it. You can see the pressure starting to get to them.
You can see the intensity building by the Dashing Infernos, going for it now.
I mean, they do have a couple of wickets in the shed. They have some good batsmen left. Now is the time to push.
And that's a beautifully directed bouncer.
1 for the over call.
One for the over there, one for the over there. You see the Loveling third man fielder Chirag here. Ball's going straight up in the air. Bowler calls for it. Is he going to take it? And he takes it.
Another wicket falls, and that's another wicket.
That's a Sri
Vintage
Sai
Inferno.
Farmer magical wicket.
And a good catch to boot.
Vintage Infernos seem to be right on top of this game here. But we have the captain in. We have the Dashing Infernos captain walking into the crease here. Srinivai is going in with the intent to get some runs on the board and put their team back in a position to fight the Vintage Infernos. Score is 62 for 4 after 12 overs. Big mix up in the middle, but not out. And he's out. So Bilal, tough luck today. Decision went against you. So you're bat on that, but sadly the umpire didn't think so. What do you feel are your chances right now? No comments. Bilal has entered depression mode.
1 minute, 1 minute.
13 overs, 67. Beautiful shot there. Chirag Doshi on the foul but cannot get to the ball. That's a boundary. After a long time, the dashing fella finally hit another boundary. And that's a quick single there. Good fielding by Viren Chawla, but the throw was very wide.
A very good pinch single. And perhaps that cut boundary from Money could be the thing that gets his innings up and running again.
Looks like Dashing have taken an approach towards the bowling now. Starting to be a little more aggressive.
Definitely the way to go. 100's not going to win you this game, that's for sure.
Looks like they're aiming at that 120, 130 mark from here now.
The bare minimum you need. Runner balls, the bare minimum you need. And they definitely have the resources to get there. But with the captain in right now, Money looking good the other end, and Ashwin to come, I'm sure 120 is not out of their reach at all.
Looks like it's on Vintage's hands now, whether they can pull back this game and bring them under 100 or take a risk and give them another 20-30 runs. That's out! Beautiful catch by the keeper there. Diving to his right. More like falling.
Style.
In style. Yorker length, Srini just tried to dig it out, but just all we could do was get the edge.
A very important wicket there. A very important wicket, and that brings Ashwin to the crease. Just a week in the bit ago, Ashwin and Money had a fantastic partnership playing for MCCA. Now can the Phoenix rise from the ashes of this innings and get his team to a respectable total? That is the big question.
What do you think Ashwin's approach should be here now?
Knowing Ashwin, he's probably going to knock the ball around for a couple overs before going with the big hits in the last 3 to 4 overs.
All they have is another 4 overs. Well played there by Ashwin, and the bowler brings down the big boot.
Dr. Brar looking pretty good with the ball today. And Ashwin practicing some big hits.
Beautiful ball by Doctor. Viren Chawla goes for the throw, but then thinks about it. Smart choice by Viren Chawla there.
And with that, that brings it to the end of the 15th over of the game.
Fourteen overs up. The score is 73 for the loss of 6 wickets after 14 overs. You know, Tushar, games like these remind me of those days when we play in Rajan Kunte for KIOC, where one team, is completely stacked. Bowlers, one team has a pretty good bowling attack, while the others are not evenly stacked, but they have a couple batsmen.
I agree with you, man, but this reminds me even more of the military days.
Good old RMS days.
Good old RMS days. Stack one side with all the batting, one side with all the bowling, and let them have at each other.
I always used to wonder, why we would always be stacked with bowlers in our team. But then it just made sense at the end of the day, some people want to bat, some people want to bowl. So it's all well and good. Coming back, did you see England's game today morning?
No, what happened in that game?
Well, Pakistan obliterated England.
How much did they get? 220?
Pakistan scored around 225. England in return was around 180. But there was a beautiful batting performance by Liam Livingstone, scoring a magnificent 100.
All in vain though, because Babar Azam is the one who took the game home for Pakistan.
For me, actually, it was Shaheen Shah Afridi. He picked up 3 valuable wickets at valuable time.
Always a big plus in T20 games.
Well, if you ask me, this is a lot like how Pakistan and England would be playing in those conditions, playing out the singles, doubles, getting the odd boundary.
Playing smart
and
cricket.
The batsman is halfway down the field, keeper fumbling, and Viren Chawla doesn't do anything over there.
And another slight mix-up in the field for Vintage. The only block, otherwise been a fantastic performance by them so far.
Exactly why we say you need a very good keeper, man. A good keeper makes a big difference.
Enough said.
Quicker ball by Viren Chawla beats everyone. They should get 2 there. From a weak throw from Farooq, he's thrown it well over the bowler and the keeper.
And yet again, we see the value of a good keeper.
Vintage slowly losing their grip on this game, giving away unnecessary singles and wides. Big shot from Ashwin, and that's a goner!
And that is out of here, ladies and gents. It's a biggie from the biggie.
That's not a 6, that's more like a 9.
6-9.
We win. Try to float it up there, get Ashwin to hit the big ball. But Ashwin is equally up to the task and sends him out of there.
Ashwin just says, thank you very much, I'll have a piece of that. And sends him way out of here.
Ashwin has enough practice hitting big 6s in his own ground, obviously.
Phoenix Cricket Ground, a very good location for all your cricket needs.
Sponsored.
We paid. We can be easily bumped.
And that was a beautiful Mayfix 6 also, if you ask me, Tushar.
Definitely. A big thanks to our sponsors and everyone else who's helped bring this wonderful tournament together. Not least Abrar Bhai and Sharad Bhai have done a fantastic job of putting together this wonderful tournament.
And that goes to the keeper as well. Farooq is on the chase. The ball is going to the boundary. And the ball beats him and it's a 4. It's a wide for Viren Chawla, leaking unnecessary runs here in the middle of the...
That's going to hurt him even more because it wasn't by his. It goes under his name.
Viren Chawla showing a poor performance in his bowling attack right now.
And an equally poor performance in the field.
Batsmen are capitalizing all over this Vintage flaw. Vintage really need to start pulling back their line and length and start... Big shot from Ashwin, but in no way in. And another wide there. Another wide there from Viren Chawla. Not able to get his line and length here on the second spell of his bowling. Good shot by Ashwin there. Viren Chawla here under some pressure. Money's back on strike.
How will he respond?
And he's pulled him for a boundary.
Some very, very valuable runs here for the Dashing Infernos, pulling them, dragging themselves back into this contest.
This over has completely changed the momentum for Vintage Infernos here.
And these are the kind of players you want on your side, the kind of players who respond under adversity. Ashwin and Mani standing up and saying, yes sir, I will do this. Game changer, everyone.
Looks like Dashi is coming back to their 120-130 mark target right now. At the way these two have been batting.
Couple of good overs, you never know, they might even supersede that target.
Well, that's a tough call. Depends on how well the Vintage Infernos are going to pull back their line and length and give their bowling to their strike bowlers.
My opinion depends on how many overs Viren Chawla bowls.
I think at this stage, Viren Chawla is done with his bowling.
In that case, just 120.
Viren Chawla went for a sizzling. 4 overs, 31 runs, for no wickets.
Quite expensive given the context of the game. But I'm sure he's going to come back strongly in the next game.
Viren Chawla accounts to 33% of the score.
99% of the money.
Viren Chawla taken to the cleaners in the last over. Let's see how Vintage Infernos react to this. Good Yorker there, dug out. Will the batsman come for the second? And it's an easy throw there by the time the fielder comes in from the long on boundary. Good shot there by Mani. Another single. They're running for the two. Will he get the shoots on the ground? One good throw there, but he's in. This is some beautiful running by. This is some top stuff from Dashing Infernos after the horrific start they had. They have brought back their game. They are now closing in on 100 mark at the end of
They
the
have
15th
risen like
over.
a phoenix from the ashes.
Shot there straight to the fielder, but a good quick single. And the dashing Infernos come up with a 100 in the end of the 15th over. Some poor fielding from Shripad over there, allowing a single straight at him.
Early in the over, some lax fielding from Nuhan that allowed the double.
Good shot by Ashwin, straight to the fielder. Nuhan steaming in,
Straight
but
to
only
Nuhan.
a single.
Straight to Nuhan, and that means it should be two, but not this time.
Nuhan learned from his mistake from the first ball, charging in on the strike.
And that's what the captain likes to see, his fielders charged with intent. And that's the 100 up for the team. Very good comeback from Dashing.
Good shot again there, but no run. Our two Tigers is going to give some water there. Well played by Ashwin, sensible batting there, easy too. That's such sensible cricket there. Dr. Abrar in some pressure over here after organizing such a beautiful tournament. Ball by Dr. Abrar there. And another two, the batsmen are pushing for another two. This is some really good running by the dashing team. And another. This is sloppy from Vintage Infernos. The reigning champions should not be doing this.
They're just letting this match slip through their fingers at the moment.
At one point, they were looking to get the dashing at 100 all out, but after a horrific over from Viren Chawla, the Vintage dashing team is back into the game. And it's in the air. Fielder's running in. Is he going to get it? No, he will not. Ball lands well short of him. Mani going for the big shot there, trying to get the boundary of the over. Right ball there. And that was slapped to country. Another 2 runs maybe. Nuan's on the throw. But the batsman make an easy 2 runs there. Big shot. Straight over the keeper. Viren Chawla running behind it. And that was beautifully fielded and a good throw as well. After getting hit like that, he does need to show up somewhere or the other. At the end of 16 overs, the score is 111. 17 overs, sorry. The star player of the vintage Infernos is coming out sadly after giving away the most amount of runs in the team. Big swing and a miss for Ashwin. This is a good bowling from Vishal, using his experience, knowing that the batsman is going to attack him. Slower balls on the 5th stump, 6th stump and make the batsman stretch out for it. And another slower ball there. Ashwin completely misreading that. Oh, that's gone to the fielder. Shreepad's there. Oh, and he drops it. Shreepad making a huge error in this judgment. Got to the ball but completely spilt it. That's one beautiful shot to look at. Straight over covers. What a beautiful shot by Mani. That reminds me of a good Ricky Ponting in his prime, man. Taking the bowler on the full and hitting him straight over the covers. A little bit of Michael Clark as well.
Almost chair where इसलिए जैसे वो आगे आया ड्रॉप करके स्लोअर रन डाला अच्छी। ये क्या चल रहा है इसमें? श्री भाई को पूछो अगर माइक चल रहा है या क्या चल रहा है, म्यूजिक चल रहा है या कमेंट्री चल रहा है, मैं पूछ लूँ मैं पूछ लो मेरे क्या फिर पूछ लो कि माइक चल रहा है तो व्हाट वी टॉक विल कम इन द लाइन।
ना श्री भाई को पूछो इधर क्या रखे हैं वो। ना भाई अभी अभी। हेलो हेलो।
For the chase. 128 is the target. Sharad sir to take guard.
We have our now striker of Shripad as well. Let's see how the dashing Infernos are going to reply with their low score and low target.
Nice combination of youth and experience. What do you say, brother?
Entirely the experience you see of Sharad Bhai over there.
Combined with the exuberance of youth embodied by Sridhar.
But we have one of dashing Infernos' highest chance to get them back the game of Bilal Abbas opening the bowling.
Good move in my opinion to get Bilal to open the bowling attack. Little left field, but a good choice in my opinion. Start with a long on and a straightish mid wicket. As his deep field. Let's see how the chase goes.
Both toss on the first ball and it's gone for a boundary.
Lovely. And that's good for boundary first ball. That's a wonderful start to the chase.
Sharad Bhai sees he had the opportunity to just free his arms on a low full toss by Bilal, straying down leg stump.
This is a man who's recently notched up the milestone of 4,500 runs at an average of nearing 40 on Cricheroes. He's not going to miss out on that.
Another good shot by Sharad over the infield. Bilal under some pressure here. Two balls a little too full here.
Oh, sorry.
Sneaks that one past the wicket keeper.
And that's a catch to Faizan. Is he going to take it? Oh, he falls short of him. It was a plan. It was a setup by Bilal. Same ball over here and get Faizan to take that, but sadly, it was plan.
Carry. It's sad, isn't it, when the most well-executed of plans just fails.
Now we have the exuberance of Shripad.
मैं दूर हूँ भाई अभी देखो
Let's see the fourth ball, how it comes out. And he's given it. Is he going? Is he going? And it's going down like some called by the umpire. Bilal is in disbelief. Shripat ji,
A very, very loud appeal. And you could tell the fielding side was very confident. But their claim has been denied.
And another one. Shripat actually connected this time. Is it going to travel to the boundary? Yes. Oh no, it does not. That was the good boot over there. Shripat gets 2 runs.
Inspired with the Euros, I'm sure.
Shripat on the attack right now, taking the fight to Bilal. That was actually a really good over for Vintage.
A wonderful start to chase. Sometimes these low throws can be tricky, can't they, brother?
Well, if you cannot contain the batting team in the power play here, it just sometimes slips away.
Definitely. The best way to approach a small chase is to get a good start in the power play.
Sometimes the best form of defense is attack.
That's why I don't defend.
After the first over, the Vintage Infernos seem to be on the front foot here now.
Oh, hello! It's some pace in the attack now. Money to take guard. Right arm over.
One good thing that we like out of a good fast bowler is some good line-outs here.
A very enterprising 20 from him that helps Dash and get the total they now have on the board. What can he get with the ball now is the big question.
I feel the best expectation of Manish right now is attack the stumps, get short, stuck in the crease, maybe on the front or the back.
Have to agree with you there, Bishy. Have to agree with you there. Can be giving short boy room and cannot be bowling short in his body, that's for sure.
Definitely with the wind in his direction, he will pull at anything is that side.
Gotta be bowling stump to stump here. Money taking his time, getting ready for this first ball.
When you bowl with some experienced batsmen like yourself, you need to start thinking about a game plan in the ground. You need to know where do you want to bowl it and how you want to bowl it. If you do not execute it, it is not going to go according to plan.
4 hours 40 runs.
That's a risk.
And first ball, Money's on the money.
You're right there.
Last
He's getting into a groove, as you can see. And start is
Very, very good start here by Money. How did he follow up? I'd say stick in the same area. Force the batsman to do something different.
another really good ball there. I like fast bowler. The dedication in the post bowling run through and follow up.
Always. Money when a fast bowler needs follow through. Money definitely is a good bowler.
Short knows that this is one of the bowlers that could get his wicket and is constantly on the right. Now the beautiful ball there, right in the gallop.
That's it. That's the areas you want to see from your big fast bowler. Sticking in that corridor. Force the batsman to do something.
You know, Danny, I really like that. Got a good fast foot. That's bowling to the gets the batsman to do something.
Oh, very few things better than that, Bishy. And you did a fair bit of that back in your day, didn't you, Bishy?
You got a short ball, but there is something like that.
गया गया वो
Playing. Just we will have to.
नहीं एंगल
Thank you, sir. No major damage done. Strike. Good morning, Shripat. Past the outside edge. I'm sure he's awake now if he wasn't already. That's an absolute peach from the bowler Money. Love that.
Bowlers need to have this discipline bowling those line and lengths all of every over. If you can that you will definitely excel in whatever you do. Hit it on the back foot. Hit the wrong line there. Could have been playing straight.
Just trying to work that up and up the leg side. But nah, Sonny, that ain't the leg for that shot.
यही मुझको
Sideline, the batsman in for vintage. Arjun Kapoor. 2 down. How did this total this chase? It was not that. This is going to take this for them. My bets. Bets on Sharad. That's a good man to have your bets on, in my opinion.
You do want to keep Bilal back in your side after what happened in the first over.
Well, that's a good start.
And there's a little yes no falling there from the field batsman.
Ooh, a little hesitation from the batsman. A yes no situation.
Ooh. You can see the Dashing Infernos people, the players, all the crowd, the players, the fans, everyone involved. They know how valuable this wicket is to them. If they can get shot at, they might have the game in their hands. And then, does he have it? Does he have it there? And he's given him!
That is a huge wicket!
That is a big blow to Vintage Infernos. What a ball by Mohammad Bilal
Look at
Abbas.
the celebration from Dashing. They know how big a wicket that is. And hello, is there a game on, ladies and gentlemen?
You're right, Danny, you're right, man. Straight past the outside edge. Really good channel bowling by Bilal.
Outside edge,
Got
okay.
shot at, guessing.
चिराग
How is he going to approach the pitch?
I have seen Fazal bat in the past. He was a class, twenty batsman, just really good, like speed, and not too long in pressure.
And that's exactly what you need in a high-stakes tournament like this one.
Well, if Vintage want any chance of getting back, they need to start digging their head and play out their strike bowlers of the Dashing Infernos.
So in the end, a good decision to keep Bilal in attack after that first over, huh, brother?
Not bad if you ask me. As a pace bowler myself, would rather have a pace bowler bowling power play. But it has worked for the Dashing Infernos right now. So let's see how Bilal Abbas approaches the new batsman.
Ah, but that's just you, this. You got some lovely big bowlers, don't you?
So definitely, man, in the power play, getting a batsman on the bouncer, it's a different feeling.
That's okay with you there. That's okay with you there, Bishi.
Oh, trapped on the back foot, but going down like.
Now Bilal Abbas has entered his rhythm, and once he gets in his rhythm, he's a hard bowler to get away. He knows his areas, and more than being a skilled bowler, he's a smart bowler. He knows the areas to throw to each batsman.
He hit it in the gap, past the cover fielder, and a chase on here, Danny.
Choose the call and 2 overs left.
And the bats will come back for the third. That's a
Perhaps-
beautiful shot.
Perhaps the result, but Sipas just wasn't off there with it.
Maybe, Danny. Well, that was a really good start, getting right to the ball.
Maybe Sharad could take a few tips out of that. Early in the innings, that's exactly what you want. Just find the middle of the bat and get up and running.
Good ball there by Bilal. Right back on the stump.
right back on the man.
And a solid response from Purple. It's right back and fixes for Mr. Bowler.
Well, in any case, that was a good over for Dashi. He got the wicket and gave him the over. Now they have a task. Who do they want to give the next over to? They want to go back to Bangalore or save him for a late?
Come on, you gotta get the fast bowlers in. What are you doing with the spinners? It's the power play. I want to see some pace. I want to see some balls and helmets.
Completely agree with you, Danny. Nothing like a good bouncer to a batsman. I remember the days when I was bowling to Sachin. Get him on a good bouncer there. Get him to hook it straight to deep fine leg.
You getting Sachin? Nah, Vishy, nah.
That's a good shot there by Shripad.
You want to see onto the back? No.
That's some really good channel bowling by Mani. That's exactly what Shripad. The right line and length. Get him on the front foot. Make him drive. Try to make him get pop one in the air. And get him like a cherry. Good ball. Will they take the chance on the single? No, they will not. Dashing's most fierce and fast fielder, Faizan, is at point. I would not take a single on him. Ooh, that was a beautiful ball there by Mani, bringing the batsman down for the drive, missing his outside edge.
And the funny thing is, ladies and gents, Mani was a last-minute inclusion to the side. How often do you see this? A player gets injured, another man walks in his place and makes an instant impact for the team.
If you ask me, that was a beautiful decision by the Dashing management.
A rather fortunate injury, much like the one to Varun Anandani.
That was a slow ball there, but Queen through the covers. They have called for two. The batsmen are running back. Will they take the chance on the third? Could you take the arm on Zubair? That was a really good throw, if you ask me, Danny.
That's unfair. He does have the two sets of arms.
Mani getting into a groove right on that post stump line, getting the batsman out in front, trying to make him drive. How often do you see that in a T20 game, Danny?
Not too often, but when it does happen, oh, it's good to watch, isn't it? Fast bowler steaming in, hitting length again and again. The batsman struggling to hit him off that length. One of the great sights in the game.
Some last minute field adjustment there by Mani. Maybe he wants to get the batsman on the drive. Maybe he wants him to try to hit him over. And again, that's back to the length, but they try to single, and the fielder misses it. If only Faizan was there, maybe it would have been a different scenario, but...
And this is, you gotta have your best fielders in those positions. The Faizans of the world, the Brushovs of the world, they have to be in their key positions at point, at short covers. You cannot be giving the ones there. You just cannot.
I've always realized you always get a chance at point and covers for a run out. It just depends on how well you collect that ball and how well you can dispatch it from you as quick as possible.
And that's why you gotta have the best man there.
That was a good shot, straight to Faizan. He's gone for the bowlers and
Oh, ladies and gents, we almost saw a fantastic bit of fielding from Faizan.
From my point of view, Shripad was a complete goner.
Wasn't even in the picture. Wasn't even in the picture. What was he thinking? Taking on that arm? He got lucky this time, but I guarantee you, gents, he won't next time.
But that's good intensity by Vintage. You know, wants the single, goes for it, putting some pressure on the fielders as well.
At the end of the fourth over, the Vintage Infernos are 17 for 1. What do you think of this comeback by Dashing, Kushal?
It's exactly what you need. When you're defending a low score, you need a couple of wickets early on. And the wicket of Sharad Bhai, trust me, that's worth more than just one wicket.
I just got confirmation from the emerging dugout. And he's given it straight to the hand. Shripad is a goner.
And this is why you need the big fast bowlers, Vishy.
Exactly why I told you in the power play, you always need to put in your big best bowler in.
And Ashwin and Manya are definitely two of the best going around the circuit. You got to get them bowling together in tandem. And this is exactly why. Shripad fishing outside off and sending one towards the safe hands of backward point.
What do you think, Danny? 18 for 2 at the end of the fifth.
Oh, I'd say Vintage are in a wee bit of trouble. In a fair amount of trouble right now. And honestly, barring a spectacular innings from Nuhan or someone else on the order, I do not see them getting back into this one. The captain's under a little pressure here. How's he going to respond?
Well, if you ask me, the Vintage Infernos do have some depth in their batting in the form of Veerain and Chirag Doshi. This is a really good comeback from the Dashing Infernos, really strangling the Vintage. The Vintage Inferno batsmen there, taking some real good tips on what to do, what not to do, and how you should go about the game. Coming back, we've got some interesting news from the emerging dugout.
What's that?
Emerging strike fast bowler Karna Satish is back in tomorrow for the final.
Oh, and that's bound to send a shiver down to the spine.
And he's a goner! Arjun has gone on the first ball! He is a golden duck!
Big, fast bowlers! This is why you pay the big bucks for them!
This is why I told you, Danny, always bring in your best bowlers at the top. Bring bowlers, let them hit the lane and get the top off.
And this is why the combination of money up is so lethal up at front.
Vintage Inferno's really taking a back foot here.
3 down the power play, stats will show you don't come back from that far too often.
Well, but that really low target, you'll have.
And with the depth in their batting, maybe a game on.
Well, now they're one of their most sensible batsmen, if you ask me. Chirag Doshi is out.
Chirag Doshi strides to the middle. Very accomplished young player. Dead off spinner. Very decent left hand bat. Likes to knock the ball around. Favors a sweep shot. Let's see how that goes for him today. Oh yes! On length, jumping past the outside edge. Ashwin's on fire here at the Gabba. The pressure's on, the Vintage Infernos, and you can feel the heat even here on the sidelines.
कपड़ा नहीं कैमरा का रिस्क है. ভালো.
69 to get with 44 balls in hand for the vintage Infernos. How are they going to pace the chase from here? Are they going to attack to Usher?
I think the smart call would be to just bat out the innings, score later. Oh, there's some extras right there. Batsmen have a lot of pressure, but they can cover the runs later on if they just stand in there.
A good bit of running there from Virang. And that's the end of Ashwin's over, the third. He has one more left in the kitty. And how important is Ashwin's final over going to be? Can he pick up a couple of wickets and put the final nail on the coffin to this chase? And long on's ready for the catch.
Nuhan looking one place and one place only. And as I say that, he pushes the full toss back to the bowler. This is the pressure building. A bit of confusion, but a mix-up in the field gets them a single. A run-out is the last thing that Vintage Infernos would want right now. They're relying on these two stellar batsmen to take it home for them. And in the final over of his spell, Bilal picks up the big wicket of Nuhan. A lot of hopes are riding on him, but unfortunately, doesn't look too good. And it's now up to Farooq, the new man in. Can he string the partnership with Viren and get the team at least close to the target? Check.
That's a stunning shot by Viren. Finally, the pace seems to be picking up. Looks like the vintage Inferno is going for the chase now. Viren's finally found his groove. The pressure's on you, lads. The pressure's on you. Please, can we have some patience here? I think there's going to be quite a few yellow cards handed out very soon. Srini. Yellow card has gone to Srini. Srini has picked up a yellow card. Please sub out Srini. Yes. 46 runs needed in 29 balls. Game's on, lad. stunning shot from Viral Chawla. The vintage Infernos are completely fired up. They are believing right now. They believe they can win this. The calls for two. Fielder approaching the ball. That's a great pickup.
And a crucial dot ball. Dot balls are worth gold dust right now. 40 to get off 26, and it is heating up here, folks. The run rate just creeping up to about 10 and over, and who is going to book their place in the finals? Vintage or Dashing?
Another crucial dot ball there.
And all he can do is stand at the other end right now, because he's being kept off strike expertly by Pinto Vice Bowling.
It's 4 overs 40. Anything can happen right now, ladies and gentlemen. I would advise you to leave your seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere now. We are entering the climax of the movie. 4 overs 40. Which way is it going to tilt? A lot of advice coming from outside the ground. A lot of advice inside the ground. But who's going to take it in the end is the question.
ये बहुत check.
Ready for required of what a shot. Equation is 33 required in 20 balls. 33 required in 20 balls. Thirty-one required in 18 overs. Huh? Thirty-one required in 18 balls.
Oh my God. ಅಶ್ವಿನ್ ಅವರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಬೌಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ. 3.5 overs, only 8 runs, 4 wickets. Economy just 2.09. Very good try from Infernos. Scoring about 97 all out in 17.5 overs. And the finals now, now between red versus red. Dashing Infernos and emerging Infernos.